morning everybody. I am so Avtade madam from Lanza Junior College. Today we are going to discuss the differentiation, that is differentiation of inverse trigonometric functions. Exercise 1.2, question number 8. The sub questions are 1, 2, 3. Before going to discuss the example, first of all see the basic formula to solve these examples. That is sin of a plus or minus b equal to sin a cos b plus or minus cos a sin b. And second one is cos of a plus or minus b equal to cos a cos b minus r plus sin a sin b. In the first case, if it is a plus sin of a plus b, we get sin a cos b plus cos a sin b. And if sin of a minus b, we get sin a cos b minus cos a sin b. But in the second case, see here, cos of a plus or minus b equal to cos a cos b minus sin a sin b, and cos of a plus or minus b equal to cos a cos b minus plus sin a sin b. Means if here it is plus cos of a plus b, then we get here negative sign. If here negative sign, we get here positive sign. Okay, so let us solve the examples one by one. First one, sin inverse of 4 sin x plus 5 cos x divided by square root of 41. Okay, let define the function first. Y equal to sin inverse of 4 sin x plus 5 cos x divided by square root of 41. First split the term inside the bracket, that is sin inverse of 4 upon square root of 41 into sin x plus 5 divided by square root of 41 into cos x. Okay. Now another thing is, we have to remember here that here it is sin inverse term, so we have to convert the terms inside the bracket in terms of sign. So see here it is sin x, so choose for this constant term cos alpha. Let cos alpha equal to 4 upon square root of 41, and here choose sin alpha equal to 5 upon square root of 41. We know the rule of fundamental property, that is sin square alpha plus cos square alpha equal to 1. Therefore, we get here 1. Let us calculate the tan alpha for that. That is sin alpha upon cos alpha. Sin alpha is 5 upon root 41 and cos alpha is 4 upon root 41. We get 5 upon 4. Therefore, alpha equal to tan inverse 5 upon 4. First calculate this value of alpha. Next, see here. Now equation first become y equal to sin inverse of here cos alpha into sin x plus 5 upon root 41 equal to sin alpha into cos x. Here now we get sin cos a sin b, sin a cos b, that is we can write this equal to sin inverse of sin of alpha plus x. Now this is of the form sin inverse of sin of f of x, so we can write directly as alpha plus x. But what is the value of alpha here? See here, tan inverse of 5 upon 4. Put here alpha equal to tan inverse of 5 upon 4 plus x. Thus we get the value of y. Next, differentiating with respect to x, we get dy upon dx equal to, this is a constant function, therefore differentiation becomes 0 and differentiation of with respect to x is 1. Therefore dy upon dx equal to 1. This is the answer. Next, consider the second one. The second example is cos inverse of root 3 cos x minus sin x divided by 2. First, define the function cos inverse of root 3 cos x minus sin x upon 2. Split the term first. We can write this example as root 3 upon 2 cos x minus 1 upon 2 sin x. See here, outside the bracket there is a cos inverse function, so we have to convert the inside the bracket in cos term. So select here, let put a root 3 upon 2 equal to cos alpha and 1 upon 2 equal to sin alpha, because cos A cos B minus sin A sin B we are going to get here. So consider cos square alpha plus sin square alpha gives 1. Next, calculate tan alpha equal to sin alpha upon cos alpha. Sin alpha is 1 upon 2 and cos alpha is root 3 upon 2. 2 get cancels. We get tan alpha equal to 1 upon root 3. This implies alpha equal to tan inverse 1 upon root 3. Now the equation first, that is y becomes y equal to root 3, sorry, we have taken root 3 upon 2 equal to cos alpha. Next, cos x minus sin alpha into sin x. So this becomes right here cos inverse of, okay, this is equal to cos inverse of, this is of the form cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. I have told already first, if here it is minus sin, this we can write cos of alpha plus x, okay. Now this is of the form cos inverse of cos of f of x, therefore we get alpha plus x. Then what is the value of alpha? Alpha is tan inverse of 1 upon root 3 plus x. Differentiating with respect to x, we get dy upon dx equal to, this is the constant term, 0, and differentiation of x with respect to x is 1, therefore answer is 1. Next, consider the second example. Sorry, third example. That is sin inverse of cos root x plus sin root x divided by square root of 2. First, define the function. Let y equal to sin inverse of cos root x plus sin root x divided by root 2. So sin inverse of, split the function 1 upon root 2 into cos root x plus 1 upon root 2 into sin root x. Okay. Next, put 1 upon root 2 equal to sin alpha, because there is a sin inverse function outside the bracket, we have to convert this in a sin function. So choose here 1 upon root 2 equal to sin alpha and 1 upon root 2 equal to cos alpha. Once again we get sin square alpha plus cos square alpha equal to 1. Let us calculate the tan alpha, that is sin alpha upon cos alpha, which is equal to sin alpha is also 1 upon root 2 and cos is also 1 upon root 2 here. So we get 1. This implies tan alpha equal to 1, therefore alpha equal to tan inverse 1. Next, now this is equation first. Y becomes y equal to, see here, sin alpha into cos of root x plus cos alpha into sin root x. Okay, write here sin inverse. Sin inverse of sin of alpha plus root x. Once again, this is of the form sin inverse of sin of f of x. So alpha plus root x. Now put the value of alpha, that is tan inverse 1 plus root x, differentiating with respect to x, we get dy upon dx equal to 0 and differentiation of x is 1 upon 2 root x. Therefore answer is 1 upon 2 root x. Okay, goodbye. We will see the next examples in next video.